All right, this is the after show, the DDFW comedy show. We are here with our guest, Mr. Sibb Raza. I hope I said that right.
You never do, but that's fine.
That's the first time I've ever said your name, so. And we got our other very friendly, smiling, happy Mr. Richard Moore. And it's also Dick, by the way, so.
More yeah, man, hey, man, my name is Richard, man. How y'all doing, man?
More Dick.
You know what I'm saying? And I am Mike Zaragoza, and welcome to our show.
Yes.
So, Mr. Sibb, Mr. Comedian, right? That's what you call yourself?
Yeah.
So,
only professionally, though.
Yeah, okay. So, how did you get into comedy, man?
How did I get into comedy? Because somebody said I couldn't do it.
Oh, man. You know,
that's the short answer. The long answer is somebody said I couldn't do it.
That's pretty good, man.
No, I went to see Theo Von one time, like 8 years ago, and I was like, I can do this shit. And then my girl was with me at the time, and she's like, "Oh, that was a waste of money." I was like, "Why?" She's like, "You didn't laugh once." I was like, and then when I got into comedy, then I realized that's how comedians laugh. Yep. True comedians are like, that's funny.
Yeah.
Right?
But we're really laughing. I mean, we're soaking it in. You know, we like to sit there and listen to them.
We see the punchlines coming, though.
Yeah.
Right? So
hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't, actually. You're supposed to not be able to see it. If you're a good comedian, you're supposed to do, like, go the other way.
Right.
Yeah.
Misdirection.
There you go, man. You got good words, bro.
I learned today, bro.
Okay.
I was reading the dictionary last night.
I like the way you're crossing your arms. You got good posture.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. What are you hiding, man?
Hey, don't worry.
What
about
is he
this,
stealing you?
Hey, see if you is brown, so I can talk to you. Say, can't. Don't worry about that right now.
No.
I got you.
So, who you said Yvonne was the first person you
Theo
said?
Von.
Who?
Theo Von.
Theo Von. Like
Theo Von.
Yes, I don't know.
Theo Von. No, he's around. He's pretty big.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look him up.
Yeah, me too.
How do you not know Theo Von?
I'm not very smart. So.
Oh, Theo Von. Oh, that's a black dude, right?
No, he's not.
He's from. He was on the Cosby Show, right?
That's what I'm thinking, bro. I was like, okay.
I think he's on. Okay. I think he's from Arkansas, though.
Oh man, that's probably why I don't know him.
Yeah.
I don't make hate.
I don't think he fucks his sister, though.
Hello. I think that's like a different country. I don't know. So where was your first show at that you performed at?
At a church.
At a church. So you do clean comedy?
I do clean comedy. Yeah, I love clean comedy. I just actually started working more sex jokes and political jokes in the past year and a half.
So that's how you started off, was the clean?
I started dirty and I was like, this is too easy. So then I went clean, and that was really difficult and challenging. So I enjoyed that way more than just doing dirty comedy. And then I got into, when I had a good 20 minutes clean that I was happy with, then I was like, all right, now I start working with more dirty stuff. So now I got a 35, 40.
Man, that's a good way to put it, because it is easy doing dirty comedy, to just say words that to fill in spots. You can just use a curse word, to be intellectual and have good posture, like my friend Richard here. It is very difficult. It is very difficult to fill in the words with the right word, with the correct word, and make it funny.
Yep.
To take away the person from what he was, his comedy, best person, Bill Cosby, man. To take away him from his work, you can't put them together, because it's two different things.
Yeah,
his
talking about the popping the.
That thing. Right. He was carrying people on his shoulder.
Popping mollies. Okay.
Sweating. Okay,
Don't worry about it.
He doesn't know who we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
No, I know who Bill Cosby is.
Mr. Jello.
Mr. Pudding Pop.
Mr. Pudding Pop. Okay. Oh, he's pudding popping, all right. So, you did that church, man. Was that local? Where was that located at?
Some lady found me at back door, and she's like, "Oh, I like your stuff."
Bro.
Gotta watch.
And I was like, okay, thank you. And then I started walking away. She's like, no, come over here. He's like, I'm doing a show. Oh, she duped me though, man. She's like, I need you to do 10 minutes. I'll give you $100. I said, all right, cool.
That's awesome.
Man. So okay, cool. I got 10 minutes clean. I can do that. $100, no worries. I get there. She cuts my time down to 4, and then gives me $10 and is like, get out.
Oh no. Oh, see, that's the church lady.
Watch it was an auditorium in a church, so it was just I don't know.
Okay.
But I was like, hey, lesson learned, right?
Right.
It is. And then it was the beginning too, so that was your first money,
so
right.
Yeah. Right. So
you know what I could do with $10? I can buy a lot of soups.
Soup.
Okay, let me ask you this: that first show, did you really enjoy it?
Or
were you a little bit nervous that first show?
No, I murdered it.
Wow, that's nice.
I didn't expect to murder it. That's why I was kind of proud of it, because I was like, I freaking murdered it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's what's up.
Because you know,
and it was mostly black people too, so I was like scared as shit.
Oh, so it's a black church. You didn't leave on time, did you?
Oh no, I didn't get there on time either, like you said. Like you today.
Hey, my name says on time, so
that's a typo.
Oh yeah, I can't even read, so it says not on time. My bad.
Yeah, no wonder you can't read. That's why you can't even read a fucking clock.
I don't like arms, man. I don't even like my arms. They're just like one shorter than the other. So how long you been doing comedy?
7 years.
7 years, and you're that's as good as you got. Okay, so
that's as good as I got. Yeah.
Nah, man, you are a funny dude. I've worked with you a couple times, man.
I appreciate it.
And I've loved to watch your work, man. And you know, it is a craft, you know, to be able to do the clean and the dirty. I've written out clean sets. I've practiced it a whole week, and as soon as I get on stage, all the F's and the B's and all that come out. Like, it's just, I don't get it.
See, the trick is you do one good clean set, you control yourself, do one clean good open mic, and then you just listen to yourself, and then it just becomes muscle memory. I used to listen to myself when I first started. I used to listen to myself 20 to 30 hours a week.
Really?
That's nice.
Yep, that's how I got better.
Like, okay. I do.
It's like a music, right? Like, no matter how much you hate Christmas music, the second it comes on,
you're like,
right?
Oh, it's here already. Damn.
Right. Yeah, you know, almost brainwash yourself into enjoying
Yep.
it.
So people are like, "What do you do? Like, do you listen to music?" When I was like, "No, I just listen to myself." I am that vain.
Yeah, well, hey,
but
that's good.
But that's the thing, though. Is it really vain? Because it helps you out.
Right, but people think I'm vain, so I just say, yeah, I'm pretty vain. But I'm still pretty vain. Like, I mean, like, look at, you know, like my hair, and I look good.
Hey, you do, you know. I was looking, I was like, hey, man, not bad. So, you know, like,
I seen you checking out my ass.
I'm not the ass, bro. So, you know, I've taken tripods, cameras, and that to every show, open mics, shows. You know, I record all the stuff. You know, I watch the good, the bad. Don't post the bad, but you know, that's how we are.
No, never post bad.
So since, like, who was your favorite comedian? Who helped you or motivated you?
Motivate me?
Yeah.
I'm pretty self-motivated.
No, that's pretty awesome.
That's
pretty vain.
That is very vain. Yeah. What's wrong with being self-motivated? Like,
that's
I don't
not,
need.
that's not.
I'm
but
not saying that, but it's just, you know,
like there was nobody better than you.
That's right. Like,
no. I've never claimed that I'm the best or I'm really good at better than. I never say a comedian's horrible or anything like that. But like, when I know like I'm better than somebody, and like I'm not saying I'm the best, I will never claim to be the best, because if I say I'm the best, that means I've hit the plateau and there's no more growing for me to do. So I will never say that.
And that could never happen because we got to continuously learn.
Continue to work. All the only thing I'm saying is,
plus I've got two good competitions like you.
You just got
hey,
one.
you
to
show
your right.
up. You know, you just got to be.
You're right, bro.
You got to be faster than the slowest.
You just got
guy.
that one to your right, bro. I'm at the bottom of the totem pole.
Well, I was just being nice. You're pretty sure.
But you know, I appreciate it though. You know,
we do love your posture today.
But you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it.
And your skin color on that camera looks freaking chocolatey as shit.
It looks flawless, bro. I understand, bro. This is no moisturizer. You just wake up handsome every day.
Nah, you're with a white girl. I know you moisturize.
White girls don't. White people don't moisturize, man.
Yeah, they do. They get ashy too.
Who dates more white girls than anybody here?
Mr. Busco probably.
No, he's married. He doesn't count.
Is she white? Well, then he dates her. Oh man,
can't date your wife.
Where out of all the places you performed, where has been your favorite?
Forney, bro.
Forney's awesome.
Forney's awesome. And then probably.
Is it because Forney's only white?
I don't know. Did I tell you that story about getting groped in Forney?
Oh, tell us.
Old lady?
No, that two girls. No.
I thought so. No. Okay.
No. These two girls come up to me. It was my first time at Forney, right? I didn't know like my girl was there and shit, or my ex-girl. And then like they come always like, hey, we got a tip for you. You know, we got a tip bucket. They come with like a roll of like 20s and shit, right? Oh. So I try to get it, and they're like, oh, no. We'll give it to you if you take a picture with us. I was like, all right, that's cool. So I put my arms around them, right? And these girls are pros. So one girl's like, have me looking at the camera. The other girl takes the roll of 80s, goes straight down my pants and leaves it there. And I was just like, shit, I hope my girl didn't see that.
That's awesome, people. Ladies, you're more than welcome to be able to tip us like that anytime you like.
It's not for everybody, man.
Especially for Richard.
For who, Richard?
Man, I didn't know what to do because I didn't want to keep that whole 80 to myself, so I took it out of my crotch and I put it in the tip bucket.
Can you change that?
And then and then I split it with the other comedians.
I would have been.
Well, they didn't know. And I was just worried.
So now they know now.
Well, yeah. I was just worried my girl didn't see it because they were like, one girl was like, "Oh, he's so cute and shit." I was like, she's like, "You should come home with us." I was like, "My girl's right over there." She's like, "Oh, okay."
Bring her too.
She can come too. Tell her to wait in the car. I got another 20.
No. I already know how that goes down. The threesomes and foursomes.
Oh yeah,
so
man.
I'm
They're fun, but it's the after. You know, it's the when it sinks in and they're
you gotta
like,
wake up and leave.
man, or they leave with them.
No,
and you're the one
I'm more
what's
worried
up.
about. See, you would think it would be fun, but like, imagine having one girl complain to you after sex. Imagine having 3 girls.
You know,
complaining
I've never
to you
had
after
that,
sex.
so the same.
Really?
No, it's not complaining about my performance. It's more complaining about like they just want to talk.
Oh yeah, who wants to talk? Like go to sleep.
That's
like,
why you kick them out, bro.
Smoke a cigarette.
How
you
can
know?
I kick somebody out when I'm at their place?
Then
But
leave.
kick yourself out.
Yeah, I
Well,
would be
I
like,
told you.
I
I
gotta
told
go.
you the story.
I remember you told me that.
Yeah, I told you the story.
Tell us the story
right now.
right now.
Fuck.
I already know it, so I'm good. I'm just gonna laugh.
So
Hey, comedians like to hear stuff like that.
we okay. So we did a show at Addison Improv. It went. It was a Sunday night. It just like a really shitty show, and I was like hanging out with all the comedians, and like they were just talking about drugs and alcohol, and like I don't do none of that. So I see these 3 girls sitting there, and I was like, "Hey, what are y'all up to?" And they're like, "Oh, I don't know." I said, "All right, I'm going to Shops of Legacy. I need a yes or a yes. Let's go." And they're like, "Okay." Okay.
That's how they sounded. They were white.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how they sounded.
I
Right?
know they all sound the same.
So we drove. I took them to Shops of Legacy, and these girls were like trying to buy me drinks and stuff. Oh no, I'm not drinking. I'm not drinking tonight. I gotta drive. So they're like, okay, what do you want? So they bought me food and just Red Bull and shit. And then I was like, then I told them, I was like, I'm never gonna see these girls again. So I was just like, I told them I used to be a porn star.
They call him Dirk Diggler, the tummy tickler.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, my friend.
No. It's
Not
okay.
good.
It's okay. You're not allowed in my 7-Eleven.
Good. All right,
But-
man. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No,
Finish.
I can keep going.
No, finish it.
Yeah, we're
Is that
gonna
the
finish
story?
the
Let's
no,
finish the
it's
story
something
then.
else.
Oh no. Well, you know.
No, all right, fuck, shut up. All right, I'll just speed this up. I told them I used to be a porn star, and they're like, "Oh, I want to see her. I want to see it." I said, "Oh, I took all the videos down."
And they believe that.
Amy's over there like, "No, don't talk about this."
Don't. But it was the after show. Like, what happened after that show?
Yeah, it's the after show. Hey, it is called the after show, ain't it? So,
Yeah.
It's called
so I'm
after
telling-
show.
After the show.
After
So
the show.
What happens after the show is
Fun.
Fun. Yeah.
Yeah. And no
Anyway,
talking.
so then I like showed them my dick pic, and they were like, "Oh shit!" And then the Mexican girl goes, "This Mexican girl's like, let's go to the top of the parking garage. There's nobody there, and let's have sex right now." And I don't do no random hookups, so I was like, "There's no way it's gonna work." So then I said, "All right, I'm either having sex with all of you or none of you tonight." And then they convinced them, and they're like, "Okay, let's just go back to my place." And she's like, "I'm only 7 minutes away." I was like, "All right, cool."
Wow.
Okay. Well, that was nice, man. I need to
Freaking
find
awesome.
them. All right. Well, you know, we've got into your what you've done, how you've done it, who you've done. So
Where you done?
yeah, you know, plug in your information right now and tell them where they can find you at and all your.
Yep, I am Legend of Sibb. Where am I at? Legend of Sibb on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Pornhub, you name it, everywhere.
What is that
on the last one.
What is that one page where like you got everybody like your what's that page called where you
Oh, back page.
no not
Back page.
man let's talk about this, man. Give me one do and don't about comedy, man. What do you think is a good do and don't, Sibb?
Do
Like
and
what should
don't?
you do and what shouldn't you do while you're on stage at mics and on the show?
Man, you always want to come prepared on time, right? I'm talking like I've seen people who like rush in there because like, oh, my car had a flat tire. Like we don't want that negative energy, especially like if it's somebody's headlining or whatever. They don't want to hear excuses. They just want to know you're here, ready to work, right? Because I've had people do that. It was like, oh. When I used to book shows in New York, people were like, "Oh, my train was late, my this was late, or my car wouldn't start, or whatever." And like, I already got 20 other things to worry about, so I don't want to worry about what you are,
Not
your
doing.
issue. I don't care about your issues, right? Just come to your show, right? And then like you're rushing, and then you're supposed to be like the second one up or whatever after the host or whatever, and then like you get up there and you're just like.
Blah.
Yeah, like you're not prepared because you didn't get time to like zen yourself. I always try to get there at least 30 to 40 minutes before any show.
Nice.
Like there's usually nobody there, right? I set up my camera. I'm like running through my set list in my head, and
Your power stance.
I don't have a power.
You don't do
stance.
that? No. That's a power stance.
No, my power stance is. Well, I'm always in a power stance. So. But no, so that's a don't. That's a huge don't. Like you go to improv and you can be like, oh, hey, I'm running late. You know, like, yeah, sure, they'll work with you once, twice, but like, you know, like there are people who like were habitually late at my show, but like, I think before we started talking about this, I told you that like so like somebody was 5 minutes late and I was like, nah, get out. Now dues would be definitely always record your stuff.
Yes, I concur with that.
Every single set. I don't care how good it is, how bad it is, and listen to it, especially the good sets. People are like, oh, you learn from the bad ones. Yes, but you can only learn so much. If you want to get good, you keep listening to the good so you can re-emulate it.
Okay.
That's awesome.
In the next show.
A good one. That's a good one. So now you said earlier 30 hours out of the week that you did to your own set?
I used to listen to like 24 to 30 hours a week. Yeah.
Okay.
Dang. Man, that's awesome.
But, you know.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about, man, the shows that came up this week, man. There was a lot of good shows this week, and not just this week, but yesterday, man.
Yeah.
You know, bro, I mean, I want to give it up to Mr. George Red Speaks real quick, man, of Comedy Junkie Society.
Yes,
like,
sir.
dude, he is doing some big stuff right now,
Yep.
man. He is on tour with Mr. Reymundo from Latin Kings of Comedy and the owner of the finest tequila, number Juan Tequila. You know what I'm saying?
Number one tequila.
Hey, that's some good stuff.
That's
man.
some good stuff,
that's
bro.
Some good stuff, bro. They did the show, man, and we hit the after party, man,
Bro.
at 2909 in Arlington. I say Arlington, but that's
It's
Fort
Fort
Worth.
Worth.
Yeah,
Fort Worth.
by Bodega, man.
By Bodegas.
Dude, he is so smart in his advertising. You know, he gives the bars the little mats that says number one tequila. The mask, so everybody's walking around. I'm like, dude, you know where you're at, and he's been there when you see that. You know what I mean? He's very smart.
Wasn't he like showing off his trailer too the other day?
Oh,
on
man.
one
No,
of the podcasts?
his bus.
His bus.
His
Yeah.
bus.
You can't say that.
He said that too.
No,
remember? Yeah.
this ain't an RV or
It's
whatever.
a bus.
Oh, he got a bus.
He got a bus that he is turning into the number one bus.
Wow.
It's awesome, bro. Like, he's doing big things in that bus, and that's what him and George, they're on tour, man. And you know, they showed up here in Dallas. They did Dallas Hyenas on Thursday. I was there. They did Fort Worth 2 nights yesterday. Man, dude, he is a killer, bro. From the beginning to the end, you nonstop laughs, you know. And even if he does stay on over 2 hours past the light, he'll have you laughing the whole time, bro. Like the whole time, even when you're like, let's leave. You know, he's awesome, bro. Like he needs to comb his hair a little bit, but dude.
So how does that feel being amongst one of the greatest?
Man, you know
what I'm saying,
dude. It was. I used to watch Latin Kings of Comedy like over and over. It was just the thing, you know. Kings of Comedy too. Hey, Bernie Mac and all them. Hey, that's my people. Latin Kings of Comedy, dude. I mean, you know, Mexicans are like, hey, we gotta, you know, make one too. The black people did, you know what I'm saying? So, but it was awesome, man. And
so I need to start one. Brown Kings of Comedy.
Dude, you should, man. And everybody has a dot.
Then where we gonna
Everybody
find
has a dot. I got no dot. Like my name says, no dot.
And then you know, besides theirs, man, which dude, they're gonna come back into Dallas and they're gonna be at Silver City. You know, that's where the that goes down. They're gonna be in San Antonio, all that. I don't really know their thing, but dude, they're doing big shit right now. I mean, big stuff. My bad. I get one. That was my one.
That was your one.
And there's also another show that was going on, man. Anastasia the Bold. Man, I
have not caught her yet. I keep
you need to, man.
You know Angela Walker, right?
Oh yeah.
And she was telling me about it. I said I haven't met her yet.
Angela Walker's awesome.
And she said you need to go catch her.
Yeah, you do. No, because her comedy, dude, is not for everyone. Like my comedy is not for everyone. But when you're there, you're in tune. You know what I'm saying? She grabs your attention and she makes you listen. You know what I'm saying? No, really, she'll grab you by the throat and like say, listen to me. She's crazy, bro. She's crazy. She has knives and guns. But you know, she had a show yesterday as well. What was it, 16th, right? My days are mixed up.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
And Diego was on there. Angela Walker was on there. There's another one on there. You know, and it's awesome, man. She's an awesome person. She has Mike on Tuesdays at Attaché Cigar Lounge.
Attaché, yeah.
You know,
I cannot never get that word.
Man, she's awesome, bro. You know, and there's a lot of more shows coming up. You know what I mean? Like at the different mics, they have different mics that are running.
What's the 24th?
With who?
Lawrence
Rosales?
Yes, I'm gonna be on that show on 24th.
What is it? Who's you?
At Hyenas in Dallas.
Oh, okay. Oh, the new face thing. Or
I can't remember.
Fresh face.
Oh
Fresh
yeah,
face,
yeah.
something like that.
Isn't
Right.
that something Diego's doing or whatever?
That's the 31st.
No,
Like
that
that.
Diego's doing the
It's,
on the 31st. The
31st.
Vatas chistosas. I can't mess it
Wow.
up.
Right, that's
What does
right.
that mean?
Funny
Funny
girls.
guys.
Well, when you're talking about vatas chistosas, that's funny girls.
Oh, with the
Vatos
I.
chistosos, that's
Oh,
funny guys.
Oh, with an A on it. That's
With an A.
Oh, okay.
Like, hey.
Hey. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Had to relate, bro. Hey. No, man, and there's a lot of killers on that show, man. I mean, I'm talking about from Irma Ruiz, the godmother of comedy from San Antonio, all the way down to Little Bit. And when I say Little Bit, man, she is 8 years old. You know, and that's Diego's daughter. She's gonna do her very first set there. Yeah, man, I give it.
And
What
what day is that on?
I don't know.
The 20. Is that the 25th?
You said 31st or something.
No, the 31st is the.
That's it. That's the one she's gonna be on.
No, cause Panda's gonna be there.
Oh.
And Diego, it's a different one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can tell y'all came prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
well,
did,
I mean,
we
he
did,
was
we
supposed
did,
to come
we
up with it.
did.
He's the one who brought it up.
Oh
Why?
wow! Just ask questions. Just ask questions.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
Oh man. So you know, like let's talk about these open mics, man, and where they're located. And you know, you said what your favorite ones were. Let's talk about the one that Diego runs as well as myself. There is a Dusty's, and on Sundays, Dusty's, you know, is a mic, right?
Yeah.
And then in between the mic, there's a roast. In the roast, man, you know, it brings the different angle to comedy, man. It's a whole different beast when you can come off the fly. You know what I mean? You have your own mic and you're going against someone else and you got to come off the fly. That's a whole different beast, man.
Let me ask you a question. Do y'all tell them to be prepared mentally?
Yeah.
Well, you
You
have
know,
to.
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta
Because-
be.
but-
I've
yeah,
only done a few rows, man. But
That's what I'm saying. Like if you're not mentally prepared to get up there and get roasted and
Oh,
like,
man.
give it
It'll
back
hurt
at the same
feelings.
time, right? You make
It'll
them
hurt
up,
feelings.
You make them up want to cry, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or either want to fight or shoot you one.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just trying to make sure y'all
I
let them
get
know
that a
ahead
lot.
of time. You know
I
what I'm
get
saying?
that a
Like,
lot.
hey man, you know we
Yeah.
finna do this roast. Make sure y'all understand what's going
I
on.
know. I remember I did a roast one time, and like I got up there, and I was like, "Yeah, hey, my name is Sibb," and then this girl goes, "Yeah, and I'm the bomb," and everybody just goes crazy, right? And then like you know me, I'm like super calm, and like I like wait for everybody to stop laughing.
then you throw the bomb at her?
No, I was like, all right. So I told the audience to like shut up, right? And the audience got quiet, and I was like, I didn't hear you complaining when I bombed that pussy last night.
And it blew up.
Oh yeah,
She's itching, had to take shots. I don't know what you gave her, but you know, we have will call on Tuesdays, man. You know, and a lot of
they
these
got really good fries over
dude,
there. Oh
they
my
have
God.
really good stage, man. It's just dark in the back. You know what I mean? I don't know.
No, that's good.
Yeah,
it's
what,
good.
They don't want to see you.
No, you can see on the stage. It's not that dark.
Yeah, it's not
you
that
can see
dark.
the DJ.
You see me on there.
You probably walked in there with sunglasses, idiot.
I don't wear sunglasses. We got the Mad Hatter that happens on Mondays. We got you know, Nostalgia also on Sunday. You can hit a lot of different mics at the same time at these locations. You know, the people who run them, they usually run it when there's a mic already done and there's gonna be a new mic starting. They usually are smart and say, okay, well if this one's at 9, let me do mine at 7, so they can do this one and then hit it up. You know, we got my buddy Busco's also coming up, man. The Light, y'all gonna have to want to hit that up because Tuesday, Tuesday is the day that you want to go and hit these things up. You know, like
one of my favorite days to do mics are Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Yeah, Tuesday, because Tuesday has a lot of great locations, man. I mean, that's one of my favorite days to like.
But it's also the vibe, right? Like Monday vibes, like people are just like done with Monday already. Like they don't care, even if like it's whether you're an audience or a comedian, they don't care. But like Tuesdays and Wednesdays, audience, like people are like, all right, like we have to like live through another week. Let's just go have fun. So Tuesday mics, Wednesday mics are really good. Like let me test out my material, actual material, kind of treat it like a little bit like a show, a little bit, you know. Then Thursday, like usually, like I'll have shows or like people will have shows and stuff and whatnot, you know. So, but like even then, like Thursday, people are ready to getting in party mode, so that's even like better. You can treat it like a show.
No, yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
And then you know, midweek, people are like, oh, well, what are we gonna do? It's midweek, you know. Well, shit, you can go to a mic, man. You know, they And you know what like you said earlier, man, to get polished, you have to go to these mics, or you're gonna sit in front of your mirror and be like blah 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 blah. But you're not gonna get that. That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna get the same reaction because you need the feeling of if you look in the stage and you see the person's face like that, you feed off that. You know what I mean? You can feed off. Like I'm a crowd worker, so I work on the crowd, right? But during lockdown, the Zoom shows had me actually work on my bits because there's no crowd.
I did no Zoom shows.
Oh man, I did a lot.
Yeah, I did
a lot. Brenda Brown, shout out to Brenda Brown, man. She's in Vegas, man. She's doing a big things right now, man. And yeah, she's awesome. Now, at these mics, man, you know, like they're every day. They're every day. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse not to hit a mic.
You should be if you're trying to be serious about comedy, you should be hitting, especially if you're starting out, you should be hitting at least 2 to 3 mics and stop doing new shit every single time.
Yeah.
You have to do if you go do like a 5-minute set at a mic. Man, it drives me crazy when I see new comics. Oh yeah, I'm working on new shit. It's like, what about your old shit? Like, I know you got to laugh at that one joke. Why don't you do that again? Yeah. Oh, I already got the laugh. Okay, well, I bet you any money you won't get the same laugh this time. And they won't.
In a different location.
And they don't, right? And then they're like, oh, how does that work? I was like, no, you got to keep doing it. You got to get the inflection right. You got to get everything right.
So, question to that part: how long does that actually take?
I don't know. Like my hashtag joke. You've heard my hashtag joke, right?
Yes.
All right, that thing is about 1:20 long with laughs and everything, 1:25, right? It took me 2.5 months to put it together, maybe 3 months where I was happy with it.
Okay, so just all depends on you.
Yeah, and I told you I'm very like OCD, so everything's
so you're very anal.
Yeah, like my yeah.
He's like, yeah, my anal. What? I heard you about to say that.
I was not gonna say anything. But it's like I see a lot of new comics go, oh, I did this 5-minute bit, I'm gonna do a different 5-minute bit. Like, okay, but you did it. All you did was go up there and talk. You haven't polished it. All you're doing is just talking. Right, there's no laughs, right? And I'm just like when I just told you that your bit about your son getting you beat up is really good, but you get once you I'll help you with it, but like once you get it like chopped down or whatever, it's gonna be
take all the fat out, the fluff. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. I thought I took it out.
Well, they say jokes are supposed to. I mean, you're supposed to get a laugh every 15 to 18 seconds, and if it is long, the punchline better hit like.
See, my rule is I try to get a laugh every like 7 to 10 seconds.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
but
everybody that's great.
But everybody has their own standards, right? Like you want to do 15 seconds, you want to do 20 seconds, but I mean, I'll tell you,
make it worth it.
But I'm telling you, like, especially, but right off the bat, like, you better have like a good one-liner that will get audience. Like my one-liner for the longest time used to be, I just found out my girlfriend's been cheating on me with her husband. And that automatically gets everybody on my side, right? Because like I've already put myself down. It's like, oh, that's so sad. Like some whore cheated on him, right? Or whatever. Or like my when I first started, when I did that church show, my opening line was, "You ever get so excited you want to just pee everywhere?" That was my thing. I was just first starting, right? And like I did that for like the longest time. I'm thinking about bringing it back.
But that's true. I mean, I'm like that little chihuahua that's always just humping the air and peeing everywhere. I mean, I do that, so I'm always excited. I'm always excited.
But yeah, you always gotta go to these mics. You have to, like, you're getting 7 minutes. Nobody gives you 7 minutes.
No,
right?
No, like Hyenas don't give you 7 minutes. I don't think Addison Improv does either.
Dusty's gives you 10.
Dusty's gives you 10.
Y'all give 10.
You get 10 minutes.
How many people y'all got at Dusty's?
A lot.
6.
A lot. We're overpacked. They'll be playing pool on the outside. They'll be outside sitting there, like, and then all the I'm not gonna say all the good comedians, but like the ones who know what Dusty's is, man, they show up because that's a good spot and it's good energy.
I'll try and swing by one of these days.
It's good energy, man. People are really receptive there,
I don't want to go to Den.
But neither do I. But I go. I'm running them.
I always get pulled over. I always get pulled over in Den for drinking and driving. I don't know why. I've never had a drop of alcohol, but I get pulled over for drinking and driving.
I got 3 DWIs. I don't even drink. It's your beard.
Yeah, I get racially profiled. I don't know, man. I always get pulled over.
No, man, but and then so let's talk about Dusty's a little bit as we wrap this up, man. We are starting the roast. It's called the MAD, capital M, little case A, big case D, roast. And it's the Mike and Diego roast, and we're giving everybody the opportunity to come through at Dusty's. Is where you need to sign up and get eligible to get to the finals. And in the finals, we're gonna have it at Dallas Hyenas.
Okay.
And in the finals, the first is going to be 300 for the first place, 100 for the second place, and 50 for the third. You know, and this is cash prize. You know what I mean? And it's always I do that because it's an incentive to bring it out. You know, you got to bring it out, man.
Because once money gets involved,
then they care.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I do too.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. Like a lot of young comics will try to like make money off of it. Like why like.
Be good.
These guys have been doing it 20 years, and they're now making it, right? Like Louis C.K. It took him 17 years to make it.
What's the little guy, the little black guy again?
Kevin Hart,
man. It took him 9 years.
Why you say it like that? The little black guy with the.
Because he is.
I'm just
saying,
he's a little
black guy.
But come on, Brownie, don't go with him.
But he is a little black guy.
He is a little African American.
If you had said there was some like little Mexican guy, I'd be like, yeah. You know.
Well, I'm just
they're all little.
You know. No, I'm just playing, y'all.
No, but with the final date time for that and Hyenas is still coming up. You know, we're trying to give enough time to get. We want people to come out, man. You got to come out, and like we said, the mics. You have to go for your comedy. You want to do so, you have to be at these places. You got picked up for your first show, or no, this new private gig.
Yeah.
By being at an open mic, man.
Yeah,
you never know who's there, man. You know what I mean? So always bring it.
So how many y'all gonna have?
As finals?
Yes, how many y'all have as finals?
We're gonna make it to where it's long enough. You know what I mean? Like,
are we doing an hour?
For
roasting?
It's gonna be like 2. I mean, for everybody.
2 hours?
Well, I mean,
for a roast?
2 hours roast?
No, like an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think what you should do is like,
because we're gonna have a bracket. You know what I mean? We have a bracket.
So what you got to do, I think what would work better is if you have like, I don't know if you're going to do a little bit of stand up and then roast.
No, just roast.
Straight
roast. This is just roast. We always do. It's roast time.
No, I'm telling you, you got to get the audience warmed up. You got to have like a.
Oh no, we're gonna have an introduce.
You got to have like a super
musician and all that.
Like
I mean, musician.
Got to have like some like heavy hitter doing like 10 minutes, getting the audience warmed up, and then have that host bring up the first two roasters, right? And then like however you want to have that set up, do that boom, 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 boom. And then while you guys tally out who won or whatever, throw another like headliner in there or whatever you want to call it. Like do another 5 to 10, 15 minutes.
That's too much.
Yeah, well, you don't want to work.
We're going to do a roast. We're doing a roast, man.
We're the laziest,
We're doing a roast,
laziest
man.
Mexican
Jesus.
I know.
That we ever seen,
Hey, I don't do roofs. Sorry. Okay. No, man. But hey, Sibb, you know, it was like, man, it was a real pleasure having you.
My pleasure.
Yes, sir,
and
man.
you know, like, dude, you're really funny, man. We really appreciate you coming by.
I appreciate you guys having me.
And the one thing I really want to say, you were saying about the do's and the don'ts. The one do's I think that we should be able to do in this field is be able to receive those compliments, whether it be bad or good.
Yeah, just somebody compliments you. You may not be happy with your set, but they are. So just accept it and.
Because we are our own worst critics.
Right.
So
I mean, go home and cry, but don't do it in front of the person.
I'll do it in front of like.
I didn't mean.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're all right.
I just, so
right.
It's just.
No, you're right.
I mean, you have to be able to accept it because that's how you learn, man. Because I mean, if you don't if you don't be receptive, then you think you're just the shit, or you're gonna down yourself. Either you're gonna upplay or downplay. You know what I mean? Just know where you're at.
You always have to get off stage knowing you did good.
Yeah.
At least portray it, right? Like, and if you do bomb, then it's okay. You can bomb. And like, I keep a stack of note cards in my jacket. And if I'm bombing, I'll just straight up be like, all right, you don't want my good jokes? Here comes my open mic jokes. I just pull it out and I start reading off of that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your card. I was like, yeah, that's pretty funny. Nah, but man, Sibb, if you don't mind, throw your information out there. Let people know how to get a hold of you. What you got coming up?
Well, I got a bunch of private gigs coming up. Nothing concrete in as far as clubs go right now. I'm just keeping low from that. I booked all these gigs before New Year's, so
nice.
I'm just doing that. But you can find me at Legend of Sibb on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Pornhub, y'all name it. I'm there. I'm thinking about starting at Twitch.
Red too.
What's up?
I'm sorry.
Look at this man, what did you say? Red too?
Yeah. Red too. Oh. Yeah, YouTube. My YouTube is Legend of Sibb. Not RedTube, but YouTube is Legend of Sibb. I haven't been to RedTube in a while.
Just throw it out there.
Yeah, I gotta make a note of that.
Well, that was Sibb, man. Sibb Raza. He gave you his information. And as we leave this place right now, I would like to give a shout out to my investor, Mr. From Presley Insurance Group. He's the one that is providing the cash prize. You know, he's an awesome dude. You can find him at www.presleyins.com or hit him up at 214-888-0730 and talk with them, man. If you got some questions about anything, they will help you out. All right. This is the DDFW after show with Mr. Sibb Raza and Mr. Richard Moore. My name is Mike Zaragoza, and we out.